Hello viewers, welcome to Sulekha Astro. Today we are going to discuss about Saturn's transit to Aquarius for the moon sign Cancer. For all of you born in the moon sign Cancer, this Saturn's transit will be an important aspect to look forward to. Here, Saturn will be offering you some lifetime experiences to move forward in life and to take important steps forward. Saturn, which is the lord of the 7th and 8th house from your moon sign, will be transiting to the 8th house. Saturn will be aspecting 2nd, 5th and 10th house from your moon sign. This means that you have to be very much cautious towards family, children and profession. In family matters, it is important that you take the right steps. Spending quality time with family might come down in the upcoming months. It is important that you take the right decision when you're around with your family. Your family will be expecting your presence at important events and occasions. The words that you utter at profession seems to be very important and will be taken into the right account in the upcoming months. So ensure that you speak right. Do not utter any words without reason. Also, it is important that you do not make any promises to others. This will ensure that you do not land into trouble. Do not sign for others. Do not argue or get into any sort of controversies. Do not speak in support of others during this Saturn's transit. Ensure that you are safe and your family is safe. Apart from that, if you are willing to support or offer your hands to someone, it is fine. Without this in mind, it is not advised to get into any sort of arguments, controversies or discussions for the sake of others. It is important that you take care of your children. The health of your children will be fine, but ensure that they are on the right track. Education seems to be one important thing. It is the one and only important thing that you have to interfere and check whether they are in the right track. Children will not be the reason for any sort of problems in life this Saturn's transit duration. But the education or the behavior of your children might land into trouble at some instances. It is subjective to the personal placement of planets in your birth chart. To find out about the personal placements of your birth chart, of the important planets, and also about the personal strength of your horoscope, you are very much welcome to discuss it with our Sulekha astrologers. But in the course of the Saturn's transit in the 8th house from your moon sign, it is important that you take this word in your mind. The other important aspect is profession. Yes, professional life is subjective to changes. But do not worry. Saturn will not let you down in professional related matters. At the same time, the important factors that you have to keep in mind is you have to be punctual towards workplace. You should not make any tasks into pending. The other important factor is that you should be very much sincere towards the responsibilities that you are offered. The other important thing is that you have to maintain balance between personal and professional life. Since Saturn is aspecting the house of family and as well as the 10th house, which is the house of profession and social status, it is very much important that you maintain the right equilibrium. Maintaining right equilibrium means that you have to be present while all important activities take place at profession or at workplace. At the same time, for important and auspicious events or occasions, you should also be there first in family and family related events. It might be very challenging going forward in the upcoming months, but nevertheless, if you find time to maintain such an important equilibrium between both, you will be a sure shot winner during this Saturn transit. Another important thing that you have to keep in mind is that you should not promise for others. Do not worry about promises that you have made in the past. Situation now is very much different. You should not offer promises to others, new promises, especially related to finance and career. Financial management is very much important. The source of income will improve. You will find considerable amount of money or increase in considerable amount of money approaching you in the upcoming months. At the same time, you will also find expenditures as well. The flow of money, the pace at which the amount or money coming towards you and going away from you will be at immaculate pace. You will find no clue at some instances on how the money is approaching you and how it is moving away from you. A good financial establishment or financial management is very important. Likewise, time management is very much important. You will find no time, the time that you find for an activity will not be sufficient, especially for family and professional related activities. It is important that you keep buffer time. Keeping buffer time or maintaining buffer time is very much important for the next couple of years. For more information regarding how to manage professional life, personal life, and also financial management, contact Sulekha Astro's astrologers. Our expert astrologers are always available to offer you a good word of advice on how to approach life at this point of time, especially when Saturn is in the 8th house from your moon sign. 8th house Saturn is something where we should not panic. It offers us immense experience about how to handle life. Handling life with the help of others is another aspect of life, but when you are sufficiently exposed towards what life is and how life will be in the future, then you are ready to handle life on your own. The individual experiences that you will be availing now from the transit of Saturn and the presence of Saturn in the 8th house from the moon sign means that you will have some good improvements in the future. Contact our expert astrologers, make way or make room for confidence and positive mindset. You will find success not so long.